Now they're getting to where I'm happy with them, right? Pretty cool. Excited about them. Super happy. And again, just taking that extra bit of time makes a difference. It does, in my world. Do what you want to in your world. I'm going to show you how to do the best craftsmanship possible. Okay, we'll come back. I think our page is finally almost dry. I put a lot of paint on here, so yeah, we're still working on drying actually. So it's been drying for probably about an hour now. I think I'm going to start working on the element for our secret exposure. I had taken some of the paint off, which brought down the gold a little bit. Oh, hey, I have some of this sunshine yellow right here. Let's see what we can do with sunshine yellow. This is pure sunshine in a bottle. Oh, yeah. Wasn't planning on this. I hope you're rolling. You are rolling. Okay, good. We're just going for it. You're bringing in a little bit more of that cobalt teal. Wow. Okay, give me some white. Give me some white. I'm going back with this one here. Dip your fingers in some water. This is interesting. Who knows? Who knows what happens, right? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Where's our blue? Let's bring in some cobalt blue. Down here in the bottom corner. A little bit down in this bottom corner. Hopefully you guys are in. Yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, that's pretty dark. But we have to give it a cooler background to create our depth. Don't blend it all in. Perfect. Wow, 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 wow. I love that. Okay. So now I'm going to just kind of take it along the edges. Put a nice little frame on everything. All right, I think that's gorgeous. And we're going to just kind of let that dry. Oh, yes. Yes, we are. Oh, no, you're not in focus. There you go. Impressionistic Painting 101. Perfect. All right, guys, we'll be back. Okay, guys, this has dried, and let me tell you, this really has a canvas feeling to it now. It's really a very wonderful, interesting texture. It feels incredibly strong, very beautiful. This page is not going to go anywhere in our book. It's really fabulous, truly fabulous. So, very happy about how this is turning out. Now, I have all sorts of different stencils here, and I have some different deli sheets, which is basically just pieces of paper, guys. You don't have to have anything overly special for this. You could finger paint this whole thing. In fact, that might be kind of a fun project to do, huh? This is just one of these kind of, you know, sunburst type stencils. You know, I have that other one that I used in my art journal, and maybe I'll grab that one out. I think it's here somewhere. Of course, we could use the one that we made, but it's a little too big. Any of these would work. Oh, we're going to actually pull that one out. And where is that Fun Sun one? I don't love how these are stored. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's ooh, there it is. All right, here's this guy, which I really enjoy. But let's see what else we have here too. So many different options. You know, I have a ton of stencils, and then I end up using the same ones over and over because I love the results that you get, right? Yes, right. Okay, we're just going to do this guy right here because the results on this one are beautiful. We're going to bring in some of this titanium white. Maybe if I can find this, an actual stencil brush. Is this a stencil brush? What is this guy? Superior brush. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that is a stencil brush because it doesn't have stiff enough bristles. Well, we're just going to use this guy. Use whatever you've got. No biggie here. Some sort of paint palette, which is underneath something somewhere. Gosh, I'm going crazy with my mouse. I have, you know, numerous projects that I work on at once, so keeping all of this nice and clean is very difficult. Now, I know I'm not doing this properly for stenciling purposes, right? Stenciling, you do this type of thing so that you don't get paint underneath and all of that. I don't care if I get paint underneath. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to get this extra feeling of sunlight coming down through here. These beautiful rays of sunshine. I'm going to bring a little bit more of this yellow in. This is the Cad Yellow Deep, which Cad Yellow Light would be. Let me find the Cad Yellow Light. I know it's got to be here somewhere. There's the Indian Yellow, or Yellow Ochre. Very similar to each other. Let's see here. Come on, where are you? Here it is. I have all these out from my circus book, which I need to get to working on. Finish up that front cover on that circus book. All right, nice lemon yellow color. Now, Cad Yellow Deep and Cad Yellow Light are essentially the same colors. This one has more white in it than the other. And I want to bring in a little bit more of this. I need to get some more teal. I love this cobalt teal color. It's such a beautiful, beautiful color. This one kind of had an interesting consistency when I purchased it, though. It was a little, I don't know if you guys can see this color that's mixing here automatically. Like Cad Yellow Teal had a little bit of a kind of a chunkiness to it, for lack of a better word. So that, you know, I hope that's not standard for all the Cads. For all of that paint color, because I don't really like that texture much. We're looking for some bright sunshine. Ooh, a lot of white right there. All right, let's see what we got. Very nice. Okay, it's all wet, so we won't set that down on things. And these we're just going to pull out just a little bit more. Just pulling those colors down. Now, I know that this is a base layer here, guys, so I can do this without fear. Ish. Ish. I still want it to make sense and feel right, you know. Probably got a little gloppy right there. I like that. Okay, that's cool. Let me move you over here just a little bit. So what I want to do next is what? What do I want to put down next? Do I want to do that? Would be really cool. Just doing it kind of with that yellow color. Hopefully I'm not messing it all up. Oh god, that's scary. It's interesting. It's not ruined at all. It's just different, which is okay. It kind of took away that real stark color there. Come on. Add a little bit of water to this. It's a little thick right there. Interesting. Don't hate it. I think it's kind of cool. All right, let's bring in some of that. let's bring in some other colors. Ooh, careful with that. All right, let's grab some of that cerulean. A little bit more water here. See what we can't get here. All right, love it. Love what's happening. Mixing a little bit of that teal in with that cerulean. Bringing some blue back in here. All right, let's pull in some yellow or some greens here. Can you guys see what I'm mixing here? Okay. Okay, make sure you're recording here. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let that dry. I don't know why none of this is showing up down here at the bottom. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and we'll come back. Okay, I have some colors out. I don't know where my normal palette-y thing is here. It should be here somewhere. Once again, it's lost in the pile. So, I have no clue. No clue where it is. All right, so now comes the fun stuff. Actually, we're going to just start adding some subtle, just some subtle colors first here, or shapes. Oh, that's a little too warm. Let's cool that down. Not doing all over coverage at all. Just trying to bring in some linear elements. Oh, perfect. Let's do some over here. Just pulling in some greens, probably some blues here. We want this to stay. I'm gonna bring in a little opposite color, which is the red, which will bring it a little grayer tone. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So we're looking for kind of a gray-green color. Ooh. Perfect. Okay. Just a touch of that. Here's some different little dots. So I'm going to come in with maybe some blue on that. Dabbing it into this green. Again, kind of keeping it a gray color because we want this tone to kind of sit in the background, but we want it to be different also. So we're going to pull in some other colors. We're trying to give the feeling of, you know, kind of a background vegetation type thing. Pull in some greens. I've got a real mixture of colors here on my brush. You know, do the stippling, do it however you want to do it. The stippling gets it down into there more, but it's kind of a pain in the behind. So I'm going to actually pull in some brighter colors in here too. I'm going to move this though and give us a little bit more variety. I think we could use some brighter color up in here where it's going to hit the sun. Right. Let's pull in some more yellow right in here. Let's pull in some whites. Beautiful. We don't want to do any one color that's too thick anywhere in here. Let's keep our blues down in the corners. Oh, love that. Oh, and of course, we don't want to cover up all that gorgeous work that we've already done, so let's actually pull in some more dark colors down in here. We're working on backgrounds. This is still our background. Dig that. Okay, look at how cool that one turned out, that larger one. In fact, we could come over with some more of the larger. I'm going to bring in, this has kind of random circles. How do I want to do that? I think I want to do that there. And I think I want to bring in some more yellows. Oh, I'm using, again, the same kind of dirty brush. I dig that. Okay. And it is picking up the paint that's underneath of it. I'm good with that. Oh, let's add a little more color to that. Let's add a little more of that magenta. Ooh, very nice. Let's pull some in here. See the mix of colors on here? There's a lot of different colors in my brush right now. That's going to be too thick in there. It got really thick in there. I think it'll be okay. So I've got that beautiful magenta back in there, but I'm going to pop in some brighter yellow in the front. Nice. Beautiful layers. Okay, let's pull up some of these guys here. Again, keep it very yellow up top, where the sunlight is hitting it. Actually, I probably should have started with a little bit less intense color. Let's make it a little bit brighter if we can. Beautiful. We don't want to overdo any one color. And again, let's pull in some purple. Beautiful. I love what's happening over here. This got a little too thick, but it's actually still very beautiful. I love this shape, so I'm using more of it, but we want to try to limit how much we use of any single shape. So this stencil has kind of this leaf shape on it. We're going to come back with this in blues and greens. Not fully covering anything. I'm just brushing on some indicators of leaf shapes. Beautiful. All right, let's get that guy right in there. Okay, I'm going to bring that a little bluer through here. Lovely. Love that. Okay. So, I don't really like, well, I should leave those though. This one's kind of a pebbly shape. We're going to use it down here in the corner though, and use it as kind of a leaf shape. Love that. Okay. All right, we're going to do that right over in here. There we go, right like that. Let's make some of these this other color. Nice. All right, I'm going to bring in a little bit of this blue right down in here. Okay, so we kind of need to let this dry. let's see about actually grabbing a little bit more angled brush and one that doesn't make that same mark. And let's see about really pulling in some shadows back in here. What we're trying to do is give it a little bit more definition. Which, as you know, if you've been following our color rules, the more definition that you give it, the closer that something will look. So we're working on that right now. Just coming back in here. All right, I think that that's pretty cool. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna let this dry and then we will come back soon. All right, I really love what we have going on here. I want to use these guys. I'm kind of scared to, but we need some larger elements up front. I also have this kind of flower shape in here. So maybe I'm going to try those first. So the way that we create depth is we have smaller flowers in back, and then we have larger flowers coming forward, you know, with our largest elements, our center of focus, being in the most foreground. So let me just see what happens when I do this. I don't really want to cover up that cool one. Let's put it right here. Nice. I like that being a little bit more subtle. Try not to put your stencil in your paint. Okay. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more purple. Purpley green, I guess it is. Okay, I'm gonna make this one definitely lighter, brighter. I'm gonna put another buddy of his right in here. Those are really cool, just like that. All right, Let's see here. Again, we need a brighter one right in there. And we need a very bright one right in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. One right there. One right there. All right, we need a bolder one. Actually, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this guy and see